Welcome to Money Mosaic, where finance meets storytelling. If everything reset in 2026, this is the business I'd build from nothing. If everything reset in 2026 and I had to start again with absolutely nothing. No savings, no audience, no safety net. The first thing I would do is stop lying to myself about what business really is. Business is not creativity. It is not passion. And it is not about having the perfect idea. Business is simply the process of solving a problem in exchange for money. And the faster you understand that, the faster you stop wasting time. Starting from zero forces you to see the truth very clearly. You don't have the luxury of pretending. You don't get to build something just because it feels exciting. You don't get to wait until you feel confident. You either take action or you stay exactly where you are. Most people stay stuck because they confuse preparation with progress, and preparation feels safe. Progress does not. So, the first decision I would make is that speed matters more than certainty. Certainty never comes first. It only appears after action. In 2026, there is no shortage of information. There is no shortage of tools. There is no shortage of advice. The only shortage is people willing to move without guarantees. I would become one of them. I would not start by building a product. I would not design a brand. I would not register anything. None of those things create income. Income is created only when someone agrees to pay. So, I would sell before anything exists. I would offer a solution to a real problem and ask for money immediately. If someone pays, the idea is real. If no one pays, the idea was never real, no matter how good it sounded in my head. I would stop looking at the internet for ideas and start looking at real life. The internet shows you what is popular, not what is profitable. Popular ideas attract crowds, and crowds crush beginners. Real-life problems are quieter. They don't trend. They don't go viral. But they repeat every single day. Things break. Services fail. People complain. Complaints are signals that money is being left on the table. I would intentionally choose an industry that looks boring to everyone else. Repair, maintenance, cleaning, logistics, support services, small local operations. Businesses like these don't rely on attention or trends. They rely on necessity. People need them, whether the economy is strong or weak. These businesses survive boredom, and survival is more important than excitement. I would also pay attention to timing. Many business owners are getting older, tired, and ready to step away. They are not chasing growth anymore. They want stability or an exit. They have systems, customers, and trust built over decades, but no one to pass it to. Instead of trying to invent something new, I would step into something proven. I would learn what already works and continue it. That is not weakness. That is intelligence. I would keep everything extremely simple. One service, one clear promise, one problem solved. Well, complexity creates confusion, and confusion kills momentum. Simple businesses move faster and break less. I would focus on cash flow above everything else. Not fuse. A business that produces consistent cash can fix mistakes, hire help, and survive slow periods. A business that does not produce cash is always fragile. I would choose my customers carefully. Selling to people with no money creates stress, delays, arguments, and exhaustion. Selling to people with money creates clarity. People with money value time, convenience, and reliability. They are not looking for the cheapest option, they are looking for the least friction. I would price accordingly. Most people underprice because they are afraid. Fear of rejection, fear of losing customers, fear of being judged. But rejection from the wrong customer is protection. As income grows, I would not increase effort. I would increase structure. Systems would replace memory. Processes would replace chaos. Automation and AI would handle repetition, scheduling, follow-ups, and administration. Not to remove humans completely, but to remove unnecessary stress. Human energy should be saved for decisions and trust, not repetitive tasks. I would never fully remove human interaction because as technology increases, genuine human connection becomes rare. And rare things become valuable. People, remember how you make them feel more than what you sell them. Time would pass quietly. No viral moments. No overnight success. Just steady progress built on decisions that don't look impressive to outsiders. And one day, without celebration, I would realize something important. The business would continue even when I stepped back. Income would feel stable. Time would feel flexible. Stress would be lower, not higher. That is when you know you built something real. Starting from nothing in 2026 would not be about hustle or motivation. It would be about choosing a business that survives boredom, moving faster than fear, selling before building, serving people who can pay, and building systems instead of stress. That is how I would build a business from nothing. Quietly, patiently, and in a way that lasts.